Hello folks, finally 12 of 12 movies recommended by 12 friends to watch in 12 months, and I'm on the last one, guys. Massive thank you to Mike from Did You See That, who told me this one was actually on Shudder. I know that sounds a bit obvious, guys, but I don't have Shudder anymore because I tend to find they don't really have movies that I haven't seen. I tend to have seen most of them, or like one or two a month maybe I haven't seen, so I don't subscribe anymore. And I thought, I know this movie is really, really bad, so am I going to subscribe to watch it? I am if I get 7 days free trial, which I did, and I watched it. So I've watched it. This is Houseboat Horror, folks. It is a 1989 movie. It's Australian. It was recommended to me by one of the funniest guys on YouTube, APB is his channel, Adam Paul Beaumont. If you're not subscribed to Adam, do yourself a favour and pop over. I will put his details in the description. I will try to remember to link one of his videos at the end of this. He just has my sense of humour to a T. Such a dry, funny, understated form of humour. Adam is just hilarious. So he recommended to me, typical of Adam, a really shit film. He said to me, this film is known as being one of the worst Australian horror movies, and I don't mean brutal, I mean bad. So we watched it. Now, this movie follows a group of young rock musicians who want to film a video for an upcoming rock track they're releasing, and they decide to do this like on this big river on a boat. And there has been a previous tragedy in the area. Someone is lurking about the place looking for revenge for something that happened to him way back when. This is very much seemed inspired by Friday the 13th, aspects of Nightmare on Elm Street. There are parts plucked right out of Friday the 13th. But this movie, yes, it's bad, guys. It's so bad, but it's really funny. It's one of those movies so bad it's good. It's worth a watch. Now, what amused me most about this is Alan Dale is in it. If you don't know who Alan Dale is, if you are of a certain age and you remember Jim Robinson from Neighbours, yes, he's in this as one of his early acting roles. So if you want to see Jim from Neighbours swear and get it on, this is worth a watch because it's just so funny. It's when you know his character, it's so unfitting of his character, and it's really funny to see him in something so completely different. So in this movie there is a lot of kills. It is very low budget, so the kills aren't, don't watch thinking you're going to watch something with fabulous practical effects, although they aren't really bad. They have been careful with what they've shown and how they've shown it, but if you're a true horror fan with certain movies of a certain genre, when people die you will find it quite funny. The manners in which they die, the way they act as they're dying. And there was one specific one on a boat with a guy that I think was about to get his jollies before he met his end. That really made me laugh out loud. So yes, this movie is bad, guys. The acting is bad. How it's filmed is bad. The ideas are all ripped off other things, but it is really funny. I'm not sure if it was meant to be funny. What does it say? Slasher horror is what it's categorised as on IMDb. It should be down as slasher comedy horror. I did actually quite enjoy this. It's the last one on my list because I knew it was going to be really bad, and I had no real desire to want to sit through it, but to be honest, it was better than some of the ones on here, in the respect that I found it really funny. I do think horror fans that are a little bit older will get a lot from this because they will recognise where things are taken from. If you've got that kind of sense of humour that you like bad horror, check out Houseboat Horror, guys. It's well worth a watch. Just be prepared for it being bad, but enjoy how bad it is. So thanks so much to Adam for recommending it for me. I will be opening up very soon another 12 movies from 12 mates to watch in 12 months, and hope to get it done by the end of the year. I do already have 2 movies for that list, but you will see the request pop up on my community tab, or if you have me on Facebook, I shall pop it up there, and we'll get some more movies watched that I haven't seen before. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks again to Adam for the recommendation. Over and out from Lisa Loves.